Okay, so I've got on this call right now, OCYG grads, Ellery, Jack, and Katie Ann. Are you guys ready for some bracket analysis and some sweet and savory 16, confrontations?
Of course.
So ready.
Okay, because I want energy, and it's okay if you disagree. I don't want anyone to actually get in a fight, but if that happens, we'll roll with it.
Okay.
Okay, so here, we'll start with the first matchup. Our first matchup is Avengers Shrek. Ellery, you start. Who wins and why?
I think, despite being a really big Marvel fan myself, that Shrek is going to win because as a franchise, it's better. It's stronger. If we had the Avengers, like MCU as a whole, that would win. But the Avengers movies themselves aren't good enough.
I disagree because I have an unpopular opinion, which is I don't like Shrek all that much. I've never been able to make it through the movie, so I'm voting for Avengers.
Okay.
Well, I'm with Katie Ann on this one. Shrek might be an instant cult classic, but the younger generation didn't connect to Shrek like we did. And if you've seen Shrek 4, then you know that Avengers is gonna take that one.
Let's do Indiana Jones Toy Story. This completes the popcorn bracket here on the Savory 16.
Well, if you've seen Toy Story 4, then you definitely have to go with Toy Story because it's hilarious. You should watch it if you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it. Toy Story 4 is your favorite?
Yes, by far.
Well, I've got to watch it. Okay, Ellery, you disagree?
No, I fundamentally disagree. I hated Toy Story 4. I did not like it. I thought it was unnecessary, and I didn't like how it ended. But I still think Toy Story is going to win, most likely because it's a cross-generational thing, because parents know it because they took their kids to see it. Kids are less likely to know Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm with Ellery on this one. Toy Story 4 was not good at all. They totally changed Woody's character arc, and his whole mission was protect his kid. And
don't give it away. Don't give it away. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
let
it
me
was
just
bad.
say, they gave Woody the boot.
It's funny.
All right. They did.
I want to see it more than ever now. I can't
I'm
wait
definitely
to see
going
it.
with. I mean, but I do think Toy Story would win because it's one of the Disney Pixar classics.
Pretzel bracket: High School Musical, Home Alone.
High School Musical. Because this is the reason why. Because High School Musical has been such a big part of the OCYG.
It has.
Because we made all that, the High School Musical lip dubs, and then there's that video of you running through a field.
The bet on it, yeah.
Bet on it. So just because of the ties High School Musical has with OCYG, I think that's why it will win.
High School Musical as well. Also just because it's a stronger franchise, I think.
I'm on the same page as Jack. I like Home Alone a lot, but just for the sake of my sister and her usual camp dance of High School Musical, that's the one I'm going to go with.
Yes, for the sake of your sister and her love for the dance from the end of number 1.
That's
Katie
right.
Ann, what a sweet sentiment. That's really sweet of you. Okay, so last one on the savory side, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings.
I don't have strong opinions about this one. I think it could very easily go either way. Personally, I think I would like to see Jurassic Park advance because the Lord of the Rings movies are just so long. They're so long.
They are.
I'm also going to go with Jurassic Park. I think there are, there's definitely a few number of people in the youth group who are obsessed with Lord of the Rings, but that number is smaller than the amount of people who like Jurassic Park. So.
Yeah. And I think Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the new reboots help Jurassic Park somewhat. Jack?
So are we including Jurassic World within the Jurassic Park franchise?
Yeah.
It's part of the franchise.
Okay.
It's part of the same universe.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know we've got some big Lord of the Rings fans in our youth group that really get into those movies, but also I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's a strong enough base of them to outvote the people who would want to see Jurassic Park.
The intensity of their love is not enough because it's not spread out among enough people.
Because they only get one vote, people who are intensely, And also, I think everybody knows me well enough to know that we're going to watch the extended versions, which means, most people would just rather the trimmed up, edited version. Okay, switching to sweet side now. Jack, you go first. Harry Potter, Lion King.
Dang. Probably Harry Potter. Harry Potter's just so much stronger than Lion King is. It's just so much more well built and constructed.
I'm also not sure about this one. I think parents would go with The Lion King because it's wholesome and it's a classic. But I think Harry Potter is going to win because most kids just love Harry Potter, and it's a great franchise.
And parents do vote. Parents are allowed to vote, so that's in there too.
I think more parents than you expect will vote for Harry Potter. I know my parents are going to vote for Harry Potter, and my parents were part of the revolution that made Ocean's 8 win in the first round. So,
they were, the whole family had a big impact on the live Zoom overtime.
It's just how we do. But I also think Harry Potter as a franchise is stronger. I think the fact that the whole series is based on books makes the movies better connected and the world better fleshed out. And as much as I love the first Lion King, I can't say that I've seen all the movies.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are in that boat. For me, this is the matchup of the first round. We had a slight issue at the Rubio house there. Who you got? Let's start with Katie Ann. Hunger Games, Captain America.
Okay. They're both good. I have to go with Captain America because he's my favorite Avenger, and I think the movies are also really well done.
Okay, here's the thing. Hunger Games is based on the books, and the movies were incredible, and people absolutely love them, and there's so many fans. Like, I know my mom read all the books, watched all the movies. I know parents like Hunger Games. And Captain America, if Marvel's Avengers wins, people don't want to watch Captain America twice, I feel like people don't want to see him in the Marvel movies and then watch his movies too.
Yeah.
But Captain America is such an incredible character, and everybody loves Captain America because Captain America. I was Captain America. Love Captain America. But
we're talking to the OCYG's Captain America from the camp skit last summer.
Hunger Games might have a stronger chance than Captain America by just a little bit.
I think that Hunger Games has a stronger chance with the maybe the high schoolers and the parents. I'm a huge Hunger Games fan as well, but as much as the movies are similar in terms of like subject matter and violence, honestly, the Captain America movies are marketed towards younger kids. So I think maybe because of the families aspect, maybe some middle schoolers, maybe some high schoolers who grew up with Captain America are more likely to vote for something Marvel. And I don't think most people would have a problem with watching 6 Marvel movies.
Right. Okay, so we're moving to the last, but we got 2 more matchups. Real quickly, this one's probably not going to be close, but what do y'all think? Star Wars, Jumanji. Jack, we'll start with you again.
Star Wars, no chance. Star Wars, absolutely no chance. Out of the ballpark. And Jumanji has such, like, did you see the reboot? Pitiful.
I saw the first.
It was funny.
Reboot, and I liked it. I haven't seen the second one.
The second one is good too.
Okay, I mean, reboots, they're connected, I guess, but pitiful. Absolutely pitiful.
I think it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I like the Jumanji, including the reboot movies. But especially since we just had May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th, that's going to be on people's minds.
Yeah.
So they've just
I haven't
watched
even heard Revenge of the 5th. That's good.
Never?
No, I've never. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I just heard and forgot, but yeah, that's a good point timing wise. Katie Ann, do you agree? Does Star Wars skate through?
Yeah, Star Wars is going to win. There are too many fans of Star Wars in the youth group for it not to win.
Yeah. Our last matchup is Pirates of the Caribbean versus Iron Man. So the one that started it all for the MCU, Iron Man versus Pirates. 5 movies. You know, they're all, Katie Ann starts.
Definitely Pirates.
Definitely.
I make everyone who comes over here watch that movie. It's amazing. So it's going to win.
Okay. Anybody with a disagreeing take there? You guys all think, Jack?
I think Pirates are going to take this one because, again, if Avengers end up winning, Infinity War and Avengers Endgame very closely follow Iron Man's story and how he, you know, I'm not going to spoil anything, but
yeah. Don't spoil anything.
Iron Man 1 and 2 are great. Iron Man started everything. Iron Man is one of my biggest heroes. But if you've seen Iron Man 3, I mean,
Iron Man 3 is also good.
Caribbean any better, but I think people would really want to see the Pirates of the Caribbean because I love the first few Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Okay, Ellery, do you have a dissenting take?
I personally think every Iron Man movie together is a stronger movie franchise than the Pirates movies. Even if Pirates maybe has a couple of like shining moments. Personally, I mean, I'm part of the people that are forced to watch Pirates every time I go to Edgeworths.
That's great. I love
forced,
that. Yeah.
I say, we enjoy it.
Of course you do, yeah. But, now, Ellery, I think I agree with you.
People have seen all 3 Iron Man movies, and I haven't even seen the most recent Pirates. So
wow.
That's because the first one it's just so good. You just have to watch
it's really hard to keep watching them when the first one was so good, and the couple after, so 1 and 2 are really good, and then the next few are stumbles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of disappointing as a franchise.
Yeah, those 2 franchises both follow the classic, first movie knocked it out of the park and then just slowly lost a little steam. Although I'm a big fan of Iron Man 2 and I liked Iron Man 3, whereas 4 and 5 of Pirates of the Caribbean really lose something. But
it's like Home Alone in that it like stumbled the same amount as the franchise it's fighting, but then it kept making more stumbles.
Yeah, that's right. Good point. Okay. Any final word before we lose you guys? I know Katie Ann's got a meeting to run to. Any final word? And then we're done.
Vote. Please vote.
Go vote.
May the best movie win.
May the best. That's good. All right. Thank you, Ellery, Katie Ann, Jack. Good work. Woo!